Guys, it's Kara and I have a new traveler's notebook that I wanted to share with you guys. Before I get started, I want to apologize in advance. My allergies are still really kicking my butt, so my voice is a little off and I'm hoping to not have a coughing fit while I'm doing this because I'm having all sorts of allergy fun. But I've already been waiting a couple weeks to kind of put this little notebook together and do the video, and I just really wanted to get on with it so I could start using it. So I'm just going to try and get through the video, and again, I apologize if I sound funny. So I bought this personal sized buttered rum from Chic Sparrow. It's a Mr. Darcy. It's the first Mr. Darcy that I have, and you know, normally if you've seen them, they're very kind of shiny and slick, which hopefully you can kind of see this one is too. But this one also came, hopefully you can kind of see it, with some wrinkles and just, you know, normal parts of the leather, which I actually really love in this color. This was never a color I thought I was going to get. I really like the burgundy color. It's kind of more my style. And actually I kind of have burgundy-ish colored hair right now, so it would have totally matched, but I ended up seeing a lot of pictures of this one. I think I saw a few videos, and the color just really started to appeal to me. So I went ahead and got it, and I'm really super pleased with it. I know that there have been kind of a variety of videos out there on these, and I'm not going to go into huge detail, but I will say that my particular traveler's notebook is very soft. It's not stiff leather. And like I said, mine happens to have some kind of natural wrinkles and things like that in it, which I think just lends to the character of it. And I'm really looking forward to using this. So it is a personal size. I'm getting ready to change up the way I do my planning. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know I've tried a load of different planners and all sorts of things, and I'm actually right now using the bullet journal system for work, and I'm loving it. I don't know if it's going to last, I'm not going to say that, but I will say it has really clicked with me and I'm really liking it. So I think I want to do that to kind of a smaller degree for my personal stuff. And that's one of the reasons I'm switching to a traveler's notebook. Now, I do have a couple that were personal size. I could have stuck with one of those, but I wanted a new one. And since I got it, I thought it might be interesting for you guys to see kind of the stuff that I already had that I can use in here, and then some of the new stuff that I purchased. I think when you're new to putting together a traveler's notebook, sometimes you're a little overwhelmed, and so I thought I'd kind of go over the options, and then I will put this together off camera and come back with either a second part or a second video showing you how I finally put it all together. So if you are someone who is new to the traveler's notebooks, there's lots and lots of companies that make them, or you know, lots of people. It's really become kind of a great little mom and pop market for these things. Everybody does them a little bit differently. There are fabric ones and leather ones, and so there's lots of options. If you guys are interested in more videos about certain topics with traveler's notebooks, let me know and I will try to do those for you. This one, like I said, is from Chic Sparrow. It's personal sized. It's really simple. I have some that have the interior pockets, but if given the choice, I usually go for no pockets. I think that I like the pocket inserts, and the pockets on the side to me, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I think they just make it a little stiffer and a little bulkier for me, and I'd rather have the pocket inserts in here, okay? So anyway, once you've chosen your actual traveler's notebook, then you have to decide what goes inside. I have some things, because I've had these for a while, that I'll share with you as options. Now, if you guys know, in the actual Midori traveler's notebooks, they have the pockets that you can adhere to the inside of your leather if you want to, so that's always an option. Over at Mochi Things, which I will put a link to, they also have, or did have, lots of different pocket stickers. I've actually shown these in other videos, but you can kind of see you have a variety of options, and I have a few of them. I haven't actually used a lot of them. This is like a little pocket sticker Polaroid. I've used this. It'll fit like a business card. This is, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's actually a pen clip that you can get. You get two of them, and I've used one. Here's this size, so it's a little bit bigger. So Mochi Things had or has quite a variety of these pockets. Okay, so those are options if you want to put pockets in the inside of your leather. I have not done that. I've adhered it in a different place, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Now, in the past, I was going to use a personal size as a little art journal. So I had gotten some inserts. Yellow Paper House. Allergy meds are kicking in, guys. Getting a little loopy. And they have a great variety of paper. Again, I'll put a link down below. They have like a mixed media type. They have watercolors. This is really nice, thick watercolors. They have lines, they have grids, they have all sorts of kinds. And I actually bought a few new ones that I'll show you here in just a minute, because I'm not going to use any of these, I don't think, because this is not going to be for art journaling. In the past, I also picked up some dashboards. I'm a big fan of dashboards. These are those dashboards I'm talking about. Now, these came from Hobby Lane. I absolutely love them. They're great for protecting your inserts a little bit, you know, like this. And they're also great for sticking sticky notes, sticky tabs, things like that on there, should you want to do that. So I had 3 of these. I will say I bought some from someone else. And then just to give you an example, here's where I stuck some pockets in the past. So I could put business cards or things in these. And I put them on the dashboards instead of the leather. And I kind of like that a little bit better. I, for some reason, don't like sticking them to the leather. You can also get personal sized inserts. I don't right now remember where I got this. But you can search on Etsy and eBay, I'm sure, and find them. I'm pretty sure I found mine on Etsy. And there's nice little pockets on both sides, and then of course the zipper. So you have that as an option for a pocket. Now, when I decided I was going to do this one, knowing that this was going to be kind of a planner, I wanted to get a few new things. Some for just fun and some to try out. So I picked up a couple new dashboards from a different Etsy seller. And I'll put, like I said, all these links down below. These 2 are from Martha Plans. I thought they were just adorable. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to settle on, but I really liked them. And I just wanted to kind of try a new seller and get some new dashboards, so I did. I also picked up a couple of the pockets made by Annika Hanby. I really hope I pronounced that right, but I just kind of wanted to try them. So I got a black and white one, and this one has, I believe it's 6 pockets. It's got the pocket here, the pocket here, and then a pocket here, right, on both sides. And I got one in black and white, and then I wasn't exactly sure of the coloring on this, but I got this one, which I think is actually really gorgeous, and I think it looks really pretty up against that. This one only has 4 pockets. I wanted to try kind of one of each kind. So it has the pocket here and the pocket in the back. So if you want to see them side by side, they're the 2 different options. So these would take care of the, taking the place of the pockets that you can have built in if you want to use those. And then I went ahead and got some more inserts from Yellow Paper House. And let me show you those. Because I'm not 100% sure what my setup is going to be, I did get a variety. And so this would be the first one. This is just a weekly undated calendar, which I really like. You can put the little numbers in here and all that stuff. Put the month and week up the top. This is unlined because I think I'm going to like stamping in this. And that is my plan at this point when I use it. I also picked up, and keep in mind I ordered all this before I looked to see what I had, but I also picked up this monthly one, where again it's weekly, but it has lines and little checklists. So I'm thinking that I might use this as a brain dump, because I don't have a ton of stuff every day, but this would probably be a good way to do it. And so I'm thinking I might use it for that. And then lastly, from Yellow Paper House, I picked up just a plain white, blank white insert, just mainly for notes and, on-the-go sketching and things like that, should I want it. So I have those. Then I also picked up a really cute set of There's actually 3 of this in this pack, and this is from, I'm gonna forget the name right now, and I apologize. It's the place that does the 7 Seas writers. Is it Nanami paper? I'll put a link down below. But this is a hard covered, a little, what they call a sketchbook, but when you look inside, it's actually teeny grids. And I had been wanting to get these for a while just because I kind of really love the vintage look of it, right? And you can see they're really thin. In actuality, if you look, they're, you know, thinner or the same size as some of these other inserts, and they fit perfectly for personal size. So I might be putting one of those in. This might actually be what I use for my bullet journal. I haven't decided yet, but I just thought it was really adorable. The paper in here, I don't know how it's gonna do with ink yet, but it's super slick. It feels like really nice paper, so we'll see. And I have 3 of those. I wanna say like 3 of these is like maybe $10, $10, $11. So I have those. And then lastly, I tried a new place for inserts. This is Paper Penguin Company, found on Etsy. And again, I'll put the link down below. And I have some different inserts. Sorry about the crinkling you're gonna hear, but I'll take them out so you guys can see them. And let's see, so this one is just brown craft paper. I love brown craft paper. So I got one of these in case I decided I did want to have something in there for notes or sketching. I had options, you know, between what I could put in there. Or if I decided to take one of my other personals and make a little art journal, I could. I think doodling and sketching on that craft paper is really cool looking. Then there's this one. This one is the Tomoe River Paper, which is lovely for those of you who have not had it. It's nice and thick and smooth paper. You're probably going to get some shadowing with fountain paper or fountain pens, but no bleed through typically. And so I got one of those because I wanted to try it out in an insert. And this too could be my bullet journal depending on which way I go. I haven't decided. And by the way, the order to My Paper Penguins is actually a couple orders, and I did get inserts in other sizes, so I'll share those with you in that later video. This one is kind of my perfect paper craft grid, which I love and can imagine that I will probably order some more. This is just, I mean, combining grid and craft is like perfect for me. I love it. 2 more, guys. This next one, let's see. This is also craft. It's a dot grid. I'm using a dot grid notebook right now on my bullet journal, so that's why I picked this one up, because I just, in case I liked it, that's what I wanted to make sure I had available, and I love it in the craft. And then lastly, I have this one, which is actually supposed to be made for bullet journaling. And it is dot grid, and it actually has pages for an index, which I thought was pretty cool. I think you get 2 pages, and then the pages are actually numbered, which I thought was kind of cool. So I like having that as an option. This has, if you include the back page, 37 pages. So this is all of my options for what I could put into this little notebook. I actually think since this video went a little bit longer than I intended, I will probably do a second video showing you how I got this all set up. So hopefully you can check that out right after you see this one, because I will probably upload them at the same time. I will put links below, like I said, to all of these Etsy sellers, all of these wonderful people. I will say that all the service shipping prices I thought were really reasonable for everything. And I had a lot of fun looking around for stuff to put into my new little notebook. If you have any questions about any of this, please don't hesitate to leave them below. I do love seeing your comments. If you would like any particular kind of video, like I said, not only about traveler's notebooks, but about the things that, you know, I normally do videos about, stationery notebooks, even crafts, which I'll be getting back into, but anything, let me know. I'm always interested to see what you guys would like to hear. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everybody.